Good morning. How are you today? Today's 5 moves in 5 minutes from our Complete Fitness and Wellbeing class is our resistance bands. Excuse me. I'm going to show you 3 moves with our lower body and 2 moves for our upper body using a short loopy band. So you can mix and match with the bands depending on the resistances you have, or stick with one band. If you haven't got a short loopy band but you've got a long band, tie it up, make a short loopy band, or adapt what you have. The bands are fantastic because, again, we can fold them up, put them in a bag, pocket, desk drawer. They're accessible wherever we go. So we can get a workout in, we can use them for some stretching, some mobilization. They really are just a really great asset to have in your workout toolbox. So if you're going to join in, please make sure you're feeling fit and well, you're ready to do what's suitable for you, and you've got a clear, safe space. So we're going to begin with, I'm using my thicker band. I'm going to have it just above my knees. So because it's thicker, and again, I can use it above my legs, my thighs being sort of stronger, I can get some more movement. I wouldn't really want this around my ankles because that'd be much harder. So we're going to start off with a hip raise and a leg extension. I'm going to set the timer, 45 seconds, 15 seconds rest. Oh, I better set it completely. I've got the wrong time on here. Bear with me. And the reason we have a timer is because I can't count. I'm really not very good at counting, or I start off and then I lose track, and it's just, we never know how many we're doing. So nearly there. Perfect. There we go. Right, off we go. So I'm standing feet hip width apart. I'm raising my knee up, so I'm pulling that band up, and then I'm going to extend lower. So like a knee high, extend lower. So the hips are working, thighs working, balance 2. You notice the moves you do, quite often there's an element of balance involved. So we're always working on our balance, whether it's consciously or unconsciously. I'm working with one leg because, again, I can feel nice and stable on my non-working leg. And actually that's really waking my legs up already. How does that feel? Nearly there. Brilliant. From here, we're going to do a squat walk. So literally, I'm going to be walking side to side in a sort of squat position. So knees or legs together, step it out, together, out. Holding this squat position. And depending on the space you have, you might be able to keep going and going and going. Or if we haven't got much space, we could keep still and we could just tap out, holding this squat. I quite like the movement, actually. It just keeps me a little bit more focused on what I'm doing without honing in too much of the effort. And again, if we didn't want to do the squat, we could just stand and sidestep. So lots of movements. We're aiming just to get the legs away, taking the leg out, returning. So we're working the side of the glutes as well as the thighs in this position. And pause. Then we're going to do a clock face. So imagining we're standing on a clock. My left leg is going to be the grounding leg again. We will do the other side in the second round. And I'm going to point forward, maybe a little bit of a bend in my left knee. Point forward, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, maybe round 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and then back. So we're aiming for this sort of nice semicircle movement. So that hips working. Again, balancing. Quite a lot of balancing, actually, feeling that now. If we didn't want to have this sort of hinge and that bent knee, I can be nice and tall and just tapping to that range that is right for me. And pause. Then 2 moves we'll do with our upper body. We'll do a pull and then we'll do a tricep press back. So I've got my shoulder band holding the ends, arms above my head. I'm going to pull and then pull down. Actually, this is a little bit tougher than I'd like. I think I'll drop down to my other bands. But for an example, so holding the end of the band, pulling, return, single pull down, pull, single arm pull down. So we're working in the upper back, the lower back, making sure it feels comfortable. So if having the arms up like this wasn't comfy, we could have the arms out in front, pull, and then more of a row feeling. So again, we can adapt. And again, maybe height for the shoulders. Good. Pause from there. And then a tricep press down. So I'm going to hold the band around my right hand, press my right hand on my left, just on my left chest here. My left hand has got palm down on the band, arm tucked in, and then I'm pressing down, feeling the back of the arm muscle contract as I push that band away. And while I'm here, I've still got the band around my legs, which again, obviously you can take that off, but that sort of adds a little bit of resistance to that lower body. But take that off. Again, we're standing. If we wanted to, we could add some more balance as we're doing that action. And breath-wise, I'm exhaling as I push down. That's the effort of the exercise, pushing that band away. I'm going to just swap sides actually. I'll probably use a different band for this one in the class. And pause. So 5 moves in 5 minutes, 3 for the lower body, where we've worked the hips, the glutes, the thighs, and then a couple for the arms, shoulders and backs, all in 5 minutes and just with a couple of our bands. So we'll be adding those as well as some other moves for our band class later on today at 12:30. So if you ever want to join us, drop me a message and I will send you the details. And if you're using bands, let me know. What are your favourite types of bands? How do you use them? I would be really interested. On that, have a super day. Enjoy the sunshine. I'll be back on Friday for balance and strength. So I will see you then. Take care.